Hi guys, welcome back on my channel. Dorota Palicka, International Nail Artist and Educator here, and today we are going to do a beautiful rainbow nail art. You can have a wee preview of it in here. Absolutely amazing and colorful. I like those kind of cute style nails, and I hope you really like it as well. Let's start this tutorial. Have this beautiful rainbow set for you, and I show you what is the quickest way to create it. So I pre-painted the tips in a nude color. Obviously on the clients you would sculpt them into the color you want, and also I will give you a link and a card to the videos how to sculpt the set of the nails. So for the rainbow we are going to use the paint on French gel, and basically what you do is just like I find that the angular brush is pretty great because I can paint quite a lot at the same time. So what I'm doing is just pick up a small amount of the product and then paint the rainbow shape. Like, it's much quicker to do it this way than playing with the small brush. Much quicker. Okay, and then some parts we want thinner and some parts we will want thicker. And then once you're almost happy with it, just swap for a thin brush and perfect your shape. Like with the small brush we would take ages to paint it. And then once you're happy with it, you can give it a cure. Do exactly the same on this one, but we are just going to paint it from the different angles. So again, pretty decent. And then just perfect the shape. You could also paint all the colors separate, but I think like that would be so time consuming. And same with the small brush, like it would take ages. Okay, give it a cure. This one I want a bit thinner. Just because it's a much smaller nail. And same on the pinky will go pretty nice and thin. Okay, just drag it in. You can see the difference in a time, how long it takes with the smaller brush. And then give it a cure. Okay, so the first one is ready. And I'm just going to grab the pigments. When working with the pigments, always put a baby wipe, just so you don't mess about too much. Now this one is ready as well. And so does this one. So I'm going to use a messy brush for the pigments and this one as well. And I'm going to use the yellow, the orange, definitely pink, this one, green, blue, and purple. Gosh, so many pigments, they're all beautiful. And this one. So I'm going to start with the yellow. So just pick up a small amount of the yellow pigment and apply it on the bottom. Do it the same on this tip. And the next one. So doing all the step at once is better because you are working on the same color of the pigment, because it is hard to clean your brush from the excess of the pigment. So this is definitely a better way of doing it. Then take a clean wipe, like there is nothing on the wipe, and just clean it, any pigment you've got on there. Okay, the next color which we are going to use is a green. Like I kind of flatten my brush a little bit. And on the next one. Then clean it well. Remove a bit of excess. Just don't touch the white paint. Like if you do touch the white paint, then the the pigment is not going to stick to it. I'm going to swap it just for a slightly smaller brush. I've got some old brush in here, and then we are going to go for a blue. But I don't want the blue to be too strong, so I'm just mixing it a little bit with the green pigment. because blue is very, very, very strong. You can even add a drop of the white. And this way you get a nicer mixture of the color. Like I find that the pinks and the purples are really, sorry, the blues and the purples are really difficult colors to work with. Okay, and then just brushing it in. And that's a really nice blue color. Next one. Like make sure you mix it on your brush as well. I think those kind of colorful designs are really awesome for this time of the year. And it's fun to create them with all different pigments. But as I say, like you always have to have a wipe because it's a pretty messy stuff. Okay, I'm cleaning my brush and now I'm going to pick up the blue and a drop of the purple. Again, the purple is very strong color, like really dark, and a drop of the white. So you can also mix your own pigments into the colors you want. Okay, so I want purple, but I don't want as strong purple. That's a perfect one. Mix it well. Like I find it this way the colors blends much better. And the last one. Okay, the next mixture is going to be a pink, but we don't want to go with the too bright pink. So first of all, I will go with this pink purple color. Like go almost over the purple. Same here, go almost the purple. So it is still kind of making like a purple colorish. And on this one. Okay, the next one, so I'm just cleaning my brush and going for those pink, even with the drop of orange. Like everyone loves pink, so we can have lots of pink. Okay. And then orange. I love the fact how the pigments like blend nicely in. Of course, you could do it with the gel polish as well, like paint stripe by stripe, and try to do it like a kind of ombre. But I think pigments are perfect for a rainbow designs. Okay, our next step is to start cleaning this mess. And what we have to do it is clean your brush, just like brush, dry clean. And then still blend those color, like remove the excess of the pigment. First, I really just want to brush it certain colors away. And then with the brush, I'm going just to do a proper clean, like pretty decent. And then same on this one. I really like this one. Like, it's so nice and thin, but it looks very pretty. And when you're working with the pigments, you have to really make sure that you have buffed the any top coat or any inhibition layer, and you cleaned it well, otherwise the pigment is going to stick in there as well. So let me just clean my hands. As I say, it's a pretty messy stuff. And then we can apply the top, then we can draw some design and then apply the top coat to protect everything. And I'm going to use again the Paint on French gel and the D-liner brush. So this time for a painting, I just want a scoop of it on my palette ring. And the dotting tool. So we will start with this finger. The dotting tool is here. So we are going to paint some hearts. Do it one dot, second dot, one and two, plus couple of the smaller dots just in different places. You can even go outside the rainbow, I think it's just nicer. And pick up your D-liner brush and join the dots in. For a cute little hearts. We're also going to paint some stars. I've got hardly any product on my brush. There is very little. And what you can do is you can pick up like the places where you maybe not 100% happy with the blending, or the places which you don't like. So this way all the design looks really beautiful and cute. Give it a cure, and the next one. So just the same. Like, see, I'm not happy with this place here. And I'm kind of doing always like this. If I'm not happy with something, like that's why it's hard for me to kind of decide what I want as well quite often before I start doing nails. So the ideas kind of come up like once you start doing something, then you see if there's any places you don't like and you want to maybe design something there. Okay, little heart. And the next one. Another one. And then a stars. For stars, ideally you want to like prep your brush. So what I'm doing, I'm dragging the gel with my brush, and this way I'm preparing my brush into a really nice point, because I find it like quite often when we're painting and when we press sometimes too hard, we break the fine tip of the brush, and then it doesn't paint like as nice as and fine lines. And also when we've got too much product on our brush, it doesn't behave nice as well. So if you want to be able to paint like a really nice thin lines, you have to prep your brush, and you have to have very little product at the tip of your brush. And then give it a cure. And the next one, oh, I really don't like this place actually. So straight away, love heart there. Just so the final look is really beautiful and pretty. So maybe because I've got my brush prep, I'm starting with the stars first. And another one for a balance. And then the love hearts. Okay, just join the dots in. Like, especially when painting such a small one, this is the dotting tool tip is very helpful, guys. I'm actually really excited because we will be allowed to reopen soon the salon, which is so awesome, and I will be able to record tutorials from the salon for you, like those kind of lifestyle. I really cannot wait for that. And the last tip. So again, I will start with the wee stars. They're really tiny. Very little ones. And then the heart. So just touch, touch, fix the shape, and then the next one. It is really an enjoyable set. Not too hard to do it. And then give it a cure. Okay, so the first one is ready. Let me take it into the display box because I cannot wait how it will look together. I think it will be so pretty awesome. So pick up the top coat and apply it through the entire design. Wow, really pretty. And on the nude color, I think it looks fantastic. Like, so basically what you could do is just, as I say on the beginning of the tutorial, do the nude set of nails and then just play with the pigments. Absolutely awesome. Oh, this one as well, so pretty. Let me clean it from the top. There is a bit of mess. There we are. And I don't want mess. Again, check how the top coat is reflecting in the light, because that's how your nails are going to look on the pictures as well. If the top coat reflects really bad under the light, that means it's going to reflect bad on when you're taking pictures of the set as well. Let me clean this one too. All those details, but I like this set, so I want to have a nice picture. There we are. So top coat in. I hope you have enjoyed this bright and optimistic set of the nails. Yeah, I actually really did like doing them. And I cannot wait to be able to do it on the clients as well. I think it will be pretty popular design because everyone wants a bit of color now as well. Now, it's time to show you the final results. So let me just clean that. And the first tip is ready. Okay, so I've got first one ready. I'm not going to press it yet. I really want the top coat to cool down. I do apologize for that, guys, but this is always the case. I don't want to touch up the top coat too soon. Okay, so the first one did cool down, and you can really feel the difference when the top coat has cooled down. Oh, so pretty. I hope you feel the same and think the same. Very pretty. Okay, and then the last one, and then I can show you the final results. Like, nothing complicated, honestly, but looks amazing. And we rainbows it, so how will we look at that, guys? Very pretty. Yeah, I hope you have really enjoyed watching this tutorial. If you did, hit the share button so the other can see it as well. Glittery hugs and bye for now.